try to talk, you turn your back. Looks like my poor heart is under attack. This life's too short to take this pain, yet you keep doing it. Don't say that I'm insane. It doesn't make you happy, it only makes me mad. Hey girl, lighten up, or I might do something bad. Now times are getting mean, 'cause everywhere I've been, cold days just go so slow. This fuse is gonna blow. It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear this silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? All you ever do is run away. Come over here, I got something to say. I know that I hurt you, but that was long ago. So what's with all these games, repeating tales of woe? Now times are getting mean, 'cause everywhere I've been, cold days just go so slow. This fuse is gonna blow. It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear this silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear this silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear this silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear this silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear this silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? It's no good for you. Your eyes are cold and blue. Can't you hear the silent scream? Hey, am I getting through? It's no good for you.
I know it's just a question of whether the sign of the moon can cloud your view. Just for a while, it all just fades away in your smile. Behind your eyes, behind your eyes, behind your eyes, behind your eyes, I see you.
It's the same old day. It keeps turning around. Repeat the same mistakes with a head in the ground. Taken over her life. She ignored good advice. Burning and shaking, the feeling escapes while you knock her house down. Telling you're leaving, then go back for more. You say that he's changing, the truth you ignore. Don't you believe it will all be alright? Each time it breaks you, I ask myself, why are you blind? And she waits like a fool and then falls at your feet. I hear her complain to everyone that she meets, but she won't walk away. Her life's in a loop. I can't tell why she would fight her friends over you when you beat her black and blue. Tell him you're leaving, then go back for more. Say that he's changing, the truth you ignore. Don't you believe it will all be alright? Each time he breaks you, I ask myself,
tired of playing the game, boy. I'm sick and tired of playing the game. Everybody knows, boy, you're licking on them bones, boy. So why don't you just put them down and head on home, boy. Skin so itchy, it feels so tight. Feels like I got the devil right by my side, and I know he won't do me no right. Leads me down to the fireside where I seal my so-called friends getting high, and I know it's time to go home. It's time to go home, boy. So I hide away from the world outside, and I just sit here ripping holes in my pride, and I try to pick myself up so many times, but I keep getting swallowed by that crimson tide, and I know it's time to go home. It's time to go home, boy. Skin so itchy, it feels so tight. Feels like I got the devil right by my side, and I know he won't do me no right. Leads me down to the fireside where I seal my so-called friends getting high, and I know it's time to go home. It's time to go home, boy.
shoot 'em up and then get away. Hunt you down, I'll leave you hanging in the air.
Ain't gonna put $190 in a lousy bag. You just, I'm saying you've been marking these cars. I don't need marked cars to beat you up.
Rev number first out the gate. A GT minute 68. A wicked smile wanna catch the latest eyes. Time alright, let's get it on. Read 'em and weave the deal is done. Excuse me, Captain Hills.
2, 1. Listen, darling, won't you stay? Stay with me a little while now. Take your shoes off and let's wait. Wait until the sun falls. Baby girl, now won't you please? Please just let me hold you closer. Oh, simple minds need simple figuring out. Close the door and turn the locks. Don't forget about the kitchen clock. It's always fast this time of year. Let's find a way so we can make it stop and forget about the day. Put aside all our worry, because simple minds need simple figuring out. All right. Listen, darling, won't you stay? Stay with me a little longer. Let's lie in bed and pass the day, and we'll make our love stronger. Baby girl, now won't you please? Please just let me hold you closer. Our simple minds need simple figuring out. Our simple minds need simple figuring out. Got it. Yeah, got it.
Step outside. I'm sick of all of the lying. You say you don't trust in me, but you're the one that's in love. And now I've come undone. I see through all of the it's your mistake to make, but me that's doing the dying. I said it twice. as the pieces land. I'm still sitting here trying. You're the best thing in my life. It's falling away from behind. And then it falls down.
Radio Free Jam. What? Radio Free Jam.
Only jam you don't spread.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Radio FreakJam. It's Monday. We're here, and I'm here with him.
Hello, how you doing?
Caesar, how you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad. I took the day off. I thought it was overdue to have a day off just because, and then I thought, well, I'll come and join you as well. So there you go.
Double whammy.
Exactly.
What's going on, man? All the way from the United States of America in Virginia there. Not West Virginia.
No, I was in West Virginia yesterday, actually. I went on a fabulous hike with Hannah, and we hiked through this forest that was completely dead. It was really weird. All the trees were dead. There was no birds flying. There was no insects. There was no bears. There was no squirrels. And we got to this lookout point that's supposed to have birds and eagles and things like that, and nothing. But it was a nice hike, though.
Cheers to the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
Cheers to the birds and the
Cheers.
bees always, really. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to everyone in the chat. Good to see everyone joining us, and hope everyone out there is well and behaving themselves as best as they possibly shouldn't.
Well, I mean, it's after work for most people. I mean, why should people be behaving themselves, for goodness sake?
Totally. It's playtime.
Absolutely. Time to kick back, relax, watch this, put stuff in the chat, listen to music.
Before we get into proper playtime, I do want to have a quick public information note, I think. Saw a bit of controversy on Facebook this week concerning a band that I've played quite regularly on Radio FreakJam. Now, it's no one in the immediate vicinity of who we know or bits and pieces like that, but songs I was sent over lockdowns and bits and pieces which I've played. I'm not going to get into names, I'm not going to get into all the finger pointing and stuff like that, but needless to say, a Facebook post came up and pointed out that basically this band that I've been playing, their songs, they weren't actually their songs, they were other people's songs. Not just from the point of view of having covered them, but actually their songs, actually their recordings of their songs and bits and pieces like this. So I have, obviously we've tried really hard, and some have slipped through the net, but we've tried really hard in the past to make sure we only play music from artists who have agreed for me to play the music. That's fair, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't want to be playing other people's songs without their permission. So I have removed all songs from said band who sent the tracks over to me, just in case any of their other tunes are ripped off in any other way and they're selling them as their own. But the thing that really got me, and the thing that proved this is actually true to me, is that when I went through the playlist today, one of the MP3s, the ID3 tags, which identifies the music, actually had the original artist in them. The artist that was complaining on Facebook. I kind of decided to remove all the music. So, always trying to look out for artists that let's play the music. If you hear something on here that is yours that you haven't given me permission for, don't sue me. Just contact me and we can sort it out and we'll find out what happened. But yeah, so I've just removed all that for the safety's sake, and we won't be playing any of that band again. Yeah.
There we go. Well, that's not cool, is it? I mean, you claim it's one thing to do a cover because you perform it yourself. But if you're just ripping off someone's music and then just putting your name on it, that's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, how would you feel if I sort of turned around to you, tomorrow and told you that someone had been playing Frequency under their own name and selling it as their own songs? We'd be gutted,
exactly. Exactly, it'd be Freak 2C or something, and it'd be like, no, that's us! What are you doing?
Freaks to see, yes.
Yeah,
Plenty of them here.
Freaks to See, yeah. Another Days, D-A-Y-Z, by Freaks to See.
Another Dazed, D-A-Z-E-D.
Yeah, there you go. But I remember going to Survival Studios with you, Ian. I remember that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tim. Cheers. Cheers.
Yep, cheers.
We won't talk about that on here. That's more of a Zoom conversation. I'm sure we've had it with people and, trench coats and various other things that happened in the lieu of all of that.
I think so. I mean, like, if you was there, it's fine. And if you wasn't, well,
you missed out.
Exactly.
So, what's it like out there at the moment, dude? What's the gigging scene like? You're out most weekends, as far as I can tell at the moment.
Yeah, it's been a bit quieter at the beginning of this year. It normally drops off at the beginning of the year because it gets so incredibly cold with ice and snow and stuff like that. So January typically isn't that busy, and that's normally when all the gigs are booked. Though we are in March now, and it hasn't seen the full uptick that I would like. But we've still been out couple of times a month, I suppose, and the gigs are starting to come in. And I think a lot of venues around here, even without the COVIDs, wait for it to warm up a bit because we're lucky around here. We've got the space, and a lot of places we play have outdoor places that you can play, outdoor stages, and some of the breweries and wineries and places we play are all outdoor gigs.
Right. Yeah, I saw one. You sent over a video of Flagger Hill. And that's a big outdoor stage.
Yeah, that's Dr. Pepper Park in Roanoke, and they get mostly sort of high-end tribute bands on that stage, and they also get some other sort of, I hate to say it, like D-list, C-list acts. Not the kind of people who are going to play a big stadium, but maybe who had some hits some years ago, but are still out there getting it done. And they tend to have acts like that on there. And we've been lucky that we often get the support gig at Dr. Pepper Park, so you get to play with some nice acts. Cool. The clip that you're about to play, we were supporting an all-female AC/DC tribute band. I think they were ADC she or something. I can't remember.
ADC she, DC.
Yeah, ADC she. I think it's ADC she. I think, or I can't remember. But
genius.
Anyhow,
absolutely genius.
But the best thing is these ladies were all, they're all my age, or maybe some of them were a little bit older, and we met them all backstage, and they said, "Oh, hello, what's your name? Your name's Tim. Oh, my name's Marion. So it's lovely to meet you." And then, like, the lady gets on stage, she's like, "Wah!" It's fantastic.
Do you remember playing VW Woodstock when we played with the Oasis tribute band?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Because I remember you was having an on-stage feud with the Liam or the Noel or whatever it was.
Well, he came out and he said, "There's one thing I hate worse than hippies, and that's people pretending to be hippies." So I went out and said, "There's one thing I hate worse than Oasis, and that's people pretending to be Oasis in tribute bands."
That's correct.
But
I think that your line made it into the VW Woodstock official DVD as well.
Oh, did it really?
I think it's in there.
It's fantastic. But I mean, he was obnoxious on stage and he was proper Liam Gallagher. But off stage, he was a really nice guy, and I was having a drink with him, and he was fine. You know what I mean? He just loved it. So.
Yeah, I seem to remember that because I think, didn't the guy come back to where our tents were or something and hang out with us for a while? I seem to remember meeting him, and he seemed like a cool dude. I mean, he's playing a part. He's an actor. Ian is an actor. An
actor, darling. Yes, we're all actors in our own certain way, Timothy. You know this.
We are indeed, aren't we? Yes.
So they're liking that comment in the chat room. It was good. It was on the mark and it worked. So we talked about Flag Hill. So you've sent me a video of you playing outdoors. It looks lovely. It really is a nice big stage.
Yeah, as I said, this is the one from Dr. Pepper Park. It was done last year in the summer, and we had like an hour or so support slot for ADCD she, whatever they were called. I'll look it up. I can't remember what they were called. But what was nice with this clip is that we was able to get the sound off the mixing desk, and then we had several people we knew film on their phones. So I comped the whole thing together, which is what you see in the clip.
Awesome. Bit of Tim's video editing as well, people. He's getting good at all of this shit. Right, here it is then. A bit hard to handle, ladies and gentlemen.
mama, I'm sure all the hand and I used to rhyme. Actions speak louder than words, and I'm a man of great experience. I know you got me look on man, and I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. How me advertise and look for free to the place you at with me. Boys come along down by the dozen, that ain't nothing but just no love. That little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm show all the hand and I used to rap. Yeah, hard to handle now. Ooh, baby, baby, here I am. I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I've got some good old love, and I got some more in store. But when I get through throwing it on, you know you gotta come back for more. Boys coming down by the dozen. Your kennel, cause mama, I'm sure all the hand and I used to rhyme. Yeah, I'm hard to handle now. Ooh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
Well, that was good fun. That was a good gig. I enjoyed Lefty John's comment where he said, "Stage is huge, but you could squeeze the audience into bumbles." Now, in my defence, we were a support act, and they just opened the gates when we started. So
You don't need to defend yourself against him. You know. Evening, John. How you doing?
I mean, he's right, but I mean, I'm just saying.
But you know, ultimately, any gig, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old now, Tim, and the sort of options of being a rock star are long out the window, and I've come to terms with that. But you know, if I get one person at the end of a gig, no matter how big that crowd, if I get one person at the end of the gig come up and tell me that song moved them, or that was their favourite song, or thank you for doing that, it reminded them of this, you know, like we often get doing what we do. I've done my job as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, you know, I've played to large audiences with you. I've played to large audiences with Rough Justice, and you know, I've played to large audiences with bands that I've played with here. But like you say, if you get one person come up to you who said they really enjoyed it or it was important to them, it really does make it. Yeah,
exactly, and that's kind of that's what I do it for now. I think is that. You know, I've just been a few times. I finished From the Ashes gig one week, and I got approached by a mum who had been stuck indoors with her sick child for months. And this was her first night out, and we just happened to play one of her favourite songs. And she caught me at the end of the gig, and she told me all of this, and told me how we'd made her night. And that, in turn, made my night. And it's, you know, that's what it's all about, getting out and pleasing people. And if you get one person singing along, no matter how big that crowd, you've done your job.
Exactly. Cheers. And what's even better is if you play original music and you have people singing along and they've never heard the song before. That happened recently, and it was very entertaining.
Really?
Yeah. We played a gig January, I think it was, and we do 2 or 3 original. Well, I think we normally do 2 in a set, but we've got like 4 original songs in Flagger Hill, and one of them has got like a repeating chorus to it. And this person picked up to it, and she's at the front of the stage, and she's singing the song to us right at us. I don't know. That was kind of cool.
But that surely is the sign of a good song.
I
And
think
a
so.
strong chorus.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're hoping in the next month or two to actually go and record these songs. So I have some stuff for your pre-roll, and you'll have my permission to perform it, and it won't be a copy of anyone else's work.
Awesome. Thanks for that. I've got it recorded now. I can go back and just play that. That's fine. But no, that's fantastic. Oh, yeah, looking forward to that, because we did actually play one. Was it last season? You sent us a video of you playing one live.
Yeah, that was it. That
Excuse
was
me.
from where was that? That was Smith Mountain Lake. That was it, the marina in Smith Mountain Lake, and it was a Battle of the Bands competition that we never had any chance of winning, but it was live streamed, and we wanted to play in that particular area and get some gigs, and we actually did get some gigs from it, which was
Awesome.
pretty good. But one of the stipulations is you had to play an original song. So we played the one original song that we had at the time, and it actually went over really well. And obviously I didn't send it to you because you'd played it before.
Yeah. Well, maybe if you've got a better recording or a better video, send it over. Andy in the chat room. Andy in the chat room does ask a very valid question, Tim.
What's that?
It's up on screen now.
Yeah, I feel I owe Andy an apology. So it all comes down to I haven't shot my footage, and that's all it is. I've got Andy's footage. I've got it in the video editor. I've got the audio mixed. I've got Andy's bits in the video editor. I just need to shoot my footage, and I owe you an apology, Andy, and I really do need to get this going. And I've said that for about the last 40 years, I know, but
Since lockdown
12 or
12? I
something.
can't remember.
And I even shot a load of footage about 3 or 4 months ago. I shot footage at home, and I shot it on my digital camera because I thought, aha, I can do this myself. And the autofocus was going in and out, in and out, in and out all the way through it, and I couldn't use it.
Right, okay. So you can turn the autofocus off, get it set in the right position, get it locked in, and then do it again.
Yeah, or I could go around my friend from work's house and get it shot there. But whenever I tried to ask him, he's always busy, so it's a thing. Andy, this is my PSA. I will get it done.
You heard that here. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen, on Radio Freak Jam. Andy, you've been promised. We've got it recorded for prosperity's sake.
There we go.
How's Hannah, dude? She good?
She's absolutely fine. She's working today. She's doing pretty good.
And the cat?
The cat is fine. He's I think is he on? Yeah, there he is. Look, he's asleep.
Asleep as usual, in his usual place.
Yeah, he. I told him it was season 3 and everything, and he was not that interested. So, I mean, he's kind of medicated at the moment. He's on antibiotics because he's got a bad kennel cough and a little bit of a urinary tract infection. He probably doesn't want that broadcasted to the world, but I'm telling you anyway.
So, in shocking news, both Lefty John and Delwyn are shocked that you've got Andy's bits in the video.
Let me tell you, in lockdown 2 or 3, we was a lot more free and open. You know, it was all going on. You know, we didn't know what was going to happen. We was just, it was all over the place.
Breaking news on Radio Free Jam. You heard it here first. Andy's bits are in the video. Yes. Did Sarah hold the camera? I'm just asking for a friend.
As I said, it was a very free and easy time, Ian. We didn't know how this pandemic was going to pan out. We was trying different things.
So, are you going to play us a track tonight, Tim?
I can do. I did prepare one. I didn't know whether season 3 was ready for a Sleepy Time song, and I did prepare a new one.
I think if I didn't let you play a Sleepy Time classic tonight, they'd stone me. So I think it has to be done, personally.
Well, I mean, that's probably preferable for you, isn't it? And I don't want to be controversial.
Touché. Come on, let's get off that subject. Right. And you play us a song, sir.
All right, let me grab my guitar.
You grab the guitar. He knows me too well, that man. So then what happened is he got really... Oh, sorry, he's back.
Oh. It's all on tape, Ian. I can always wind the tape back and see
It's all on tape. It's all on tape. Come on. Give us some music. This is a music show as well.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on the promises in the songs of yesterday. And I've made up my mind. I am wasting no more time. I keep searching for an answer. I never seem to see what I'm looking for. Oh Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. Because I know what it means to walk along that lonely street of dreams. Because here I go again, on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Just another heart in need of rescue. Waiting on love's sweet charity. And I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days. Because I know what it means to walk along that lonely street of dreams. And here I go again, on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Because here I go again. I know what it means to walk along that lonely street of dreams. Because here I go again, on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. Wasting no more time.
Very good, sir. Everyone's loving that in the chat room.
Oh, it was. I don't know. I was sitting around yesterday thinking what I could do, and I thought, well, I know how to play that sort of, and I thought it'd be a good one for a sleepy time song. And I ever since between season 2 and season 3, I haven't really had that kind of sleepy time outlet. So I figured, it's time to get back in the sleeping business.
I like it, and that was a good choice, but. I had a bit of a chat with Evie yesterday. She was talking about rap music and wanted to know a bit more about rap music. So obviously, rap music is a difficult subject to sell a 10-year-old because the language in a lot of it is difficult. So so I played her a few, and one of the ones I played her was Limp Bizkit, Rolling. I was trying to show her different types of rap, and it wasn't just sort of all you know, sort of the ghetto sort of style stuff, but there was the rock rap and all the other sort of bits and pieces. Showed a bit of Cypress Hill and yeah, Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit Rolling. And then I thought about you, Tim. And I really sort of started to wonder what Limp Bizkit's Rolling would sound like in a Sleepy Time version.
Well, Ian, we have the technology to make that happen.
I'm just saying, you know, it was a bit of a song, you know, in the day. It was one of those albums that we played over and over again when we were partying and bits and pieces like that. So, you know, and I'd like to hear a sort of revised Sleepy Time version of Rolling. I'm sorry.
Rolling.
See, I knew it would be good straight away. That's just a good sign.
I tell you what, Ian, with my Sleepy Time reinterpretation and your production magic, I think we can make a beautiful music together.
I think we can definitely work on that. Definitely. Sean's bringing up the FreakJam rap battle again. This is something we mentioned the other week. It is interesting. I just don't know how many people I'm going to sell into that. Do you know what I mean?
So when you say a rap battle, are you going to have people rapping against each other?
That would be the rap battle, wouldn't it? Yeah, to sort of select some people and to get them to do, I don't know, some sort of FreakJam dissing going on. Do you know what I mean?
I think you could do it because, like, if you played a beat, you wouldn't have to worry about the syncing because, you know, one would do their bit and then there'd be a pause and then the next person would respond. I think this is doable. We have the technology for this and it'll be amazing.
Yeah, it's maybe something we can look into. Maybe we'll sort of do it a bit like the old epic rap battles of history. Have you seen them?
I have. Do I have to, like, dress up as Abraham Lincoln or something like that?
No, you can be Bill Gates and I'll be Steve Jobs. We can do it that way, you know.
I mean that would work.
If you haven't seen the epic rap battles of history, guys, go and check them out. They've been going for years now on YouTube. What a great season or seasons they do, and it's all basically, you know, it's like Bruce Lee versus Stan Lee and things like that. You know, go and check them out. They're worth watching. So it's all good. So we're going to bring a new guest on in a minute. We're going to bring Mr. McGregor in with us, Tim.
Oh, fantastic. Do you know, I was thinking the other day, I mean, I've made some great music with Rob McGregor. I'm not sure if I've ever met Rob McGregor in real life. Was he around, like, before I came here?
I don't think he was. I think he's sort of, you know, after you exited. Yeah.
So I just wanted to, because, you know, I found a picture of me and Oggy, and then it was like, wow, look at that. I've played music with Oggy. But I don't know if I go through my archives whether I can find a picture of me jamming out with Rob McGregor.
Maybe. I mean, if you were around when Oggy was, then maybe Rob was around. There's a possibility he was. Yeah, okay. We'll have to look into that. We'll ask Rob. He'll remember because he's got a memory like an elephant.
Well, as soon as he comes on, we will ask him. That'll be the hot topic of the day.
But before we get him on, and while we get him on, I want to play another track from the Graham Black EP that Mr. Ian Blackwood sent me last week. I have got permission to play it. I've got permission to play it all. So I'm going to play some more. So let's see if I can find one of the new tracks from them guys. I think that would be a good thing, don't you?
I think it'd be fantastic. Is Jilbo in the chat? I mean, she would, or Sarah Harris Bradley. I mean, they're going to love this.
I think they will. So I'm going to play a track called Rolling Stone because, you know, it kind of fits in with our sort of... we do Rolling Stones at Jam Nights. Basically, that's the only... There's no link. So I'm going to play that, and while we get that, I'm going to ask Mr. McGregor to come and join us, and we'll catch up with you after Graham Black, Rolling Stone. Enjoy.
Just a rolling stone. Long nights in hotel rooms, it's lonely here. Without you, my dear, I still long for you. Dreams that haunt me, deja vu. I'm a prisoner here. Without you, my dear, all is lonely nights, all is lonely now. stands like a shadow on my floor. I waste the days away doing nothing, just staring at the door. I'm just a rolling stone. I shouldn't be here in the dark. I'm a prisoner here without you, my dear. All these lonely nights, all these lonely nights. Pain wraps around my head like a pillow. Shame stands like a shadow on my floor. I waste the days away doing nothing, just staring at the door. This pain wraps around my head like a pillow. Shame stands like a shadow on my floor. I waste the days away doing nothing, just staring at the door. Just staring at the door.
And that was Ian Blackwood. It was actually Graham Black with Rolling Stone. What a lovely song.
Was good. I like that.
Evening, Rob.
Hello, how are you doing?
You're still called Duck Nuggets.
Oh, cheers. That's sweet of you. And Tim, we haven't met. The first jam night I attended was at the that place in Burnham?
The Swan or the Olive Tree?
No, the Swan.
The Swan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Tim did do a few down there. That was where the handover to Kev happened, wasn't it, Tim?
Yeah, I maybe a year or more at the very beginning of that, because I left in February 2011 is when I left, and I think we left the Fox and Pheasant maybe 18 months before that, a year before that.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
floated
that's
around
the first time we probably did bump into each other then.
There we go. I'm going to delve into my archive later and to find that I probably played a 42-minute version of Freebird with you, and I didn't even know that.
Bearing in mind that Rob had dyed blonde hair and piercings everywhere when he was that age, you know what I mean?
That's right. And I'd have killed myself after 4 minutes of that song anyway, so there'd be no point.
So you may have bumped into each other. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. What's going on, Rob?
And then I did some work.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, I haven't got a drink. Panic! I don't have a drink, and I don't have any food either, so that's disastrous, really.
No duck nuggets.
No duck nuggets, not even pizza, because I've already eaten that. I've got the kids next door. Izzy's trying to teach herself guitar with fingernails that are a bit longer than they ought to be to even get near a fret, which is quite funny. Yeah.
Delwyn's loving your T-shirt.
Oh yeah. This is,
and Saz says you and her rainbow top are friends. You're rainbow top friends. So apparently, it looks like everyone else has got that rainbow top. There you go.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
There you go. I was going to wear a FreakJam shirt and then realised I don't know where it is. I think I may have lent it to Jimmy or Izzy, so that could be anywhere in the world right now.
It's in the wash somewhere, probably.
Who knows?
It will turn up. It can't have gone far, can it?
No, it can't have gone far. No.
I think I have it
Um,
actually. Is this one yours, Rob? Did I get
It
this
looks
from you?
familiar. I mean, yeah.
Looks familiar.
I recognise that logo from somewhere.
Well,
No other things. What other things going on? Gigging far too much, and then suddenly this weekend, no gigs, which was very weird.
Ooh, what happened there?
Just things happened, and everything that had been cancelled, previously planned, was ended up being cancelled over a longer period. So the weekend was free.
That's weird because I've had a few people, Simon as well, Simon who played bass
Yeah.
with us on Thursday, saying that he'd had all his Solace gigs cancelled just like that.
Wow,
Yeah, just
they're a busy band as well.
They are, yeah. So it's just very very strange what's going on out there at the moment. Do you think it's a thing or is it just a thing?
Nah, it's just a thing.
Just a thing.
I've started playing much more for Bottle Kids.
Yes, you're
there's a lot.
quite prolific with those at the moment.
Yeah, they booked me for about 40 gigs now. Yeah, just, because I'm their sort of dep that's now become basically their main player because poor old Lucas is just hellishly busy with work and shifts don't seem to fit so well. So I've ended up picking up all the gigs.
So he's become the dep and...
Pretty much, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And you were saying the other day you're playing with an Ian Drury and the Blockheads tribute band.
Yeah, so this is all new. I've got a friend of mine called Ken Wynn, bass player who lives over in Swindon, and he called me out of the blue just before lockdown, and asked if I was interested in playing in a tribute act, and I was like, "Oh, I could be tempted. Yeah, how much of a commitment?" He was, "Oh, it won't be that many gigs. It'll be likely sort of festival-y type things over the summer and this, that, and the other." I was like, "Okay, well," and he said, "It's a Thin Lizzy tribute," and I was like, "Oh, I know lots of people that like Thin Lizzy. That'll be great. We'll get that going." We had one rehearsal, then we had COVID. We tried to get another rehearsal, and at the next rehearsal, which was about 14 months later, he said, "You wouldn't fancy playing in another tribute act, would you?" I was like, "Well, could be tempted." I never like to say no to these things. And he said, "Yeah, it's a bit different, this one. It's Ian Drury and the Blockheads." And I was like, well, one of my favourite bands of all time. So, yeah, I was instantly sold on that. And we got it all coming together. It's all sounding great. Really good fun. The songs are hellishly difficult to play for everybody involved. Oh, man. Go and listen to... I'll tell you what track you should listen to is Reasons to Be Cheerful. Oh,
1, 2, 3.
So the backing vocals sing the lead vocal part, whilst it's in a canon with the lead vocal, which is singing a canon that's slightly different to the main part. And it's so damn hard, And the original drummer Charlie, and I can't think of his surname now. Anyway, he was just the most amazing drummer. It just blows my mind working at his parts. They're great. So it's really good challenge, really satisfying musically, and yeah, when we got gigs going, I shall be inviting everybody to come along because that's going to be epic.
I might have to come and see one of those for definite. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I mean, Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick is a massive childhood memory.
Isn't it just? Yeah, it's a killer tune as well, and the bass line is allegedly stolen off Jaco Pastorius, so that's why it's so damn hard.
Then again, there's probably not a bass line that Jaco Pastorius hasn't played at some point in time. In all fairness,
True. Yeah.
Dude, you're very out of sync with yourself. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you wired?
No, I'm all wired up. It's all
Wired up. Very strange.
And,
Let's.
look, I can see myself delayed. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang up and call back in again, and we'll wait for you,
I can do that. 1 sec.
and we'll see if it improves the connection.
And you were saying about the bass line of Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. I think Little Ian used to play that. I have memories of him playing that.
And funny, Little Ian's a big Jaco Pastorius fan.
It all comes together, curiously.
We've got him playing with us in From the Ashes at Shinefest this year. Really looking forward to that. Getting him out and playing again. So that's going to be fun. It's only a half-hour slot, but it's going to be just a fun half hour with him on stage.
Have you seen him recently? How's he doing? Is he doing okay?
I spoke to him not too long ago. Yeah, he's doing all right. Just getting through the issues like the rest of us are with COVID and work and bits and pieces like that. But yeah, he's alive and kicking. He's back.
Well, Give him my warmest regards when you see him, anyway.
I will do. I'll tell him to watch this, and he can see it himself.
Well, there we are. Ian, these are my warmest regards for you. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Bang on. You back, Rob?
Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it?
That looks a lot better.
Yeah, I just pressed magical buttons when I was off.
Oh, magical buttons are wonderful. Not as good as chocolate ones, but almost.
Yeah. Oh, I have chocolate. I can eat. I can get something to eat. That's good. I shall keep up the usual standards.
If I just reminded you, you have chocolate in the cupboard.
Fridge! Fuck's sake! What is wrong with you?
Oh, look, your video's going really funny again. Maybe we'll have to hang up on you again.
Let me tell you, I posed that question. I'm in a Twitter community of people who listen to an album every day, and the chocolate cupboard or fridge thing came up, and the guy who runs this like little Twitter group says, "Fridge, I'm not a maniac." That's what he said. I don't agree with him, but
that's brilliant. Oh.
Gilbo's in the house. Good evening, Gilbo. Sorry, I played a Grey and Black song already. You missed it. It's a really good song, so you're going to have to go back and watch the show earlier. But otherwise, these two have been fun as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
So, Rob, you did mention that you might be able to give us a quick drumming 101 tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all set up. I can go over there and make noises, but I'm not. The cameras are all kind of out of position because I had to set myself up. I can play something at you.
At us.
But how can I do this?
I thought you were all set up. I thought you were streaming and twitching and.
Yes, but to do this, if I had the camera that's here, this one, over there, so that I'm doing my stream, because let me see if I can just make things change here. I think I have to sign out again to make it work, because I've got to change to OBS and then. No, it'll be impossible. It'll explode if I do that.
Not to worry. I was just, obviously I want to make sure we're giving drummers the same rights as we are every other. We had some bass last week with Steve. Did you see Steve?
I did. Yeah, I watched it back actually. I didn't see it live, but yeah, I watched it back. Yeah,
he's a good bloke.
He's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah, because you played the jammy-okey with him, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah. Oh my god. That was an interesting show. Yeah.
Because that was basically, it was a jam night and the karaoke kind of rolled into one, right? And basically singers would get up with the house band and go, I want to sing this, and you back them.
Yeah, it was meant to be purely karaoke, and we had a songbook that originally started out at nearly 1,000 songs. And after everyone had their heart attacks, it turned into about 500. And then when everyone stopped swearing, it turned into about 200. And I think we finally settled on 160 odd songs that we would keep as our regular set. And that was hard. That was hard to get that together and actually play them reasonably well for people to come up and karaoke to.
And so what sort of requests were you getting for that? Oh,
God. We got requested thousands of songs that we didn't know. But no, I mean, I probably still have the set list somewhere, but it was all kind of standard stuff, standard pop and sort of light rock music, and anyone could find a song they liked. Really, that was all right. Even you would have found a song you liked. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, we know what it's like at the jam nights, and obviously Tim's been there as well, where someone gets up and goes, "Do you know Bob Banks and Little House on the Bridge?" And you're like, I've never even heard of it. Do you know what I mean? It's
do you know Herbert Durbert and the Turbits? It's at number 3 in the charts. You must know it. Everyone knows it.
We're all singing it. Yeah. No.
God, what kind of band are you if you don't know that? A rock band?
A real band?
Do you know the words to Rockin' in the Free One? If you don't, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, exactly.
In all fairness, we're covered there. Do you know what I mean? It's
there's a few people learn that now, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a classic. It is a classic, but again, I still enjoy doing that one, to be honest.
I haven't played that since I've lived here. That's not in cover band repertoire.
Oh, really?
I'm surprised.
You have an opportunity to introduce a new song without any work, Tim.
Flake Hill. Let's do some Neil Young. What do you think? Let's do some Neil Young. People will love it.
Yeah, I've got just the song.
And they start playing Down by the River.
And it's not needed and the damage done.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil Young, whatever happened to him? He's fighting Spotify, isn't he? That's what he's up to at the moment.
That's right, yeah.
I'm surprised he even knows what Spotify is, if I'm honest. Or is that controversial?
Yeah. I mean, he's a bit of a...
He had that. Do you remember he had that Pono player? He was trying to get into lossless music about 15 years ago because he said that MP3s hurt his head or something, and he came out with his own MP3 player, like a little Toblerone. And
Did he
flopped
really?
Horrifically. Yeah, Pono player.
It obviously flopped because I know nothing about this.
When I saw it, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was just some gag thing that someone had come up with, like one of these comedy, and then found it was real later. It was like, oh my god.
Random.
Yeah.
Random. I mean, but apparently Spotify have lost quite a lot of money by taking his music off of it. So he was obviously getting a lot of listens.
Yeah. Well, he's not that unpopular, is he?
He is now with Spotify. I must admit, he's not the sort of, Rocking in the Free World. He's probably one of the few songs you're going to get away with on a Friday night down a pub from Neil Young. There's not many other songs he's got which are going to get people in that mood.
That's true. That is pretty true.
Mate, I mean, like, Ohio's a good song, but it's not really a Friday night pub rock song.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, Dylan's the same, unless it's someone else's version of a Dylan song. Then they all work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, very, very true.
So you've been down to Jam Night a lot with us, Rob. How are you finding it?
Yeah.
It's been good, isn't it?
It is good. I'm enjoying the new people that are turning up. I always love it when you get a new face and they'll usually end up picking one song that everyone knows and then a song that nobody's ever heard of, and we all kind of frantically get our phones and listen to the start of it and go, is what's happening there? What is it? How fast is this song? No, we don't know, mate.
I've noticed there's a pattern forming when things like that happen. And it's do the one they don't know.
I get up and say, because someone else strum it.
There's that as well, yeah. But do the one they don't know first, let them down, and then do the one you do know and make them feel really good at the end.
Yes. That might have occurred on more than one occasion, yeah.
But no, it's
Ian,
been
have you
great.
done that before? It sounds like you've done that before. It's like a formula you may have used.
Tim, you learn little lessons as you go upon the years of how to work things out, and when you're in a bad situation, do the bad thing first, the good thing second, because you're always remembered by the last thing you did, and if that was good, then they'll walk away happy. That's the plan.
Perfect.
We've had trombones and all sorts of stuff down there recently, haven't we? Which has been a bit interesting. How have you found all of that?
I wasn't there for the trombone. I heard about it. It was that week I was off, and that sounds amazing. But I mean, I'm looking forward to the guy that did the bagpipes coming back.
Oh yeah, he was good.
Yeah, I heard. Again, I missed it.
Although that said, you have been there for Burns Nights, Rob.
Yeah, well,
And I do have photographic evidence.
Yeah,
And I really wish I'd dug it out before the show. Now this has been brought up, but of you and Nick Andrew in kilts, and let's just say not standing up straight. Maybe I have to dig...
Haggis was good though, wasn't it?
She done a grand job in the haggis, but I saw your ass, man. It wasn't good.
You should consider yourself fortunate and shut up.
I saw Nick's as well, and I was judging the competition. I couldn't even score. Anyway. Many moons ago, when we were young and foolish down at Bumbles.
Moons, oh dear.
You cheeky fella, Ian. You cheeky fella.
Oh, I don't know. You got to try these things, haven't you? We need. I think we need to do some more collaborations, and let's talk about a Freak Jam rap battle, Rob.
See that's interesting. If you're trying to copy the epic rap battles in history thing, that's quite a challenge. As Tim said, the dressing up part's going to be the first challenge. But also choosing characters. I mean, do we go for each of us doing another person from the Jam and taking the piss out of them that way? Because that would be hilarious. Because we'd have to get Josh to do Oggy.
An Oggy to do Josh. Just reverse the pair of them and do. Yeah, that would be awesome.
As an example, I mean,
I want Wispy to do me.
Blimey,
he's got the beard and the hair.
Revelation.
It could work. So, the reason I bring this up, Rob, is because every good rap song starts with a wicked groove, around 90 BPM.
Yeah. There's some quicker,
90 BPM is where the sort of hip hop beat sits, ish. So I'm just putting it out there that we're going to need a backbeat.
I can manage that. Yeah.
I was going to say, do you know any good drummers?
Well, I'll find a few because I don't think I'm up to the job. But I did play a dep for a hip hop band once many years ago. And it was a very, very tough gig. Holy shit balls, it was hard work. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody else. It's really a tough gig to do and do it well.
We've we have had some rappers down the Jam night in the past where we've literally had yourself and a bass player laying down a groove
and let them go.
And people sort of freestyle over the top of it, and sometimes it works. And sometimes it doesn't. But, I mean, when it works, it does. It's really, really good. Yeah.
You've got to have the right people there. You've got to have the right attitude. You've got to listen to what they are trying to get across. Because if they're struggling, you can pull the pace down a bit for them, or you can change the groove up. If they want a specific kind of hook, the bass player's got to know what to give them. It's an interesting one.
It is. It's different. One of the best ones I ever saw was Paul Holland and I were doing a duo gig up at Utoxeter. It's one of the Utoxeter Airfield. It was a little VW gig. And we were setting up, and we got all the gear set up, and all the PA was ready in bits and pieces. And as we sort of just finished setting up, a couple of lads come over and went, "Any chance we can pop on the mics?" And we're like, what do you want to do?" He was like, I beatbox and he freestyles. And we're like, oh, okay. And literally these two guys got up, and one guy was just beatboxing, and the other guy was freestyling. And you would have thought that it was almost a band of them. Do you know what I mean? That it was just, it was very, very good, and just to sort of just rock up at our little gig and do that was amazing, and pulled a crowd in for us, and Paul and I had a great night.
Brilliant.
So I love all that sort of stuff when you can get it right. And I was talking to Andy the other day. We sort of went backstage at Santa Pod one year, and there was a live dance band. Drummer, bass player, percussionist, DJ, and backing singers. And
amazing.
They were doing all the 90s dance floor classics and bits and pieces like that, but live. And tight as anything as well. Because obviously it's dance music, you have to get that tightness in the groove. And they just nailed it every time. And we just stood backstage and went, ooh. They're good. So if you ever get a chance to see a live band doing dance music and doing it well, take it, because it's amazing to watch.
Yeah, I've played percussion for a dance band, but that had backing like a drum machine for the drums. But yeah, it's a good gig.
When you say percussion, what do you play percussion wise?
That was congas, bongos, and shakers and tambourines and stuff.
Okay.
I had to borrow the rig. That's a lot more gear. I've already got enough gear.
I was just got me curious. You know, I'd really won't be one night. You know, like we've done the theme nights on here. Maybe sort of take that down the jam night some weeks, and maybe not sort of theme nights, but maybe sort of do an acoustic night one week. So we strip back, you know, get a setup of percussion and bits and pieces like that. And it was if you had it, then could you bring it? But you just need to borrow it.
I've got Oggy's cajon in the car, so that's there.
I've got a cajon as well. We could bring down, yeah.
One for each foot.
Yeah. One for each arse cheek.
No kilts.
But the thing is, you could do a duo with Nick, and then you'd need 4 of them.
Bad memories.
Terrifying. Terrifying.
It is terrifying. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon we should do that one week? Maybe sort of say, look, this week we're having an acoustic night. Everything goes to sort of through the PA if we need it to, but that's it this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, that's entirely possible. And it's a lot less gear to put in and take down as well, which is fantastic.
I just think, you know, I think some of the theme nights we had on here over the lockdowns and bits and pieces worked really well. And it got people thinking a little bit, and it got people being creative a little bit more. Yeah. Rather than just coming down and knocking out the same old tunes, they actually had to think about it and come up with a new idea or a fresh approach. So, you know, maybe that could work.
Yeah, worth a go. There's enough open mics that do the similar thing anyway, so it's just adding it into the sort of set of possible shows you can do.
There you go. Aslan's in the chat room. He says he has a cajon, and Melody has cajon bongos. So, yeah. Brilliant. And Steve Yates said he'd have to play a double bass. Bring it on. Bring it fucking on. Now that I'd like to see, actually.
Yeah, we had a double bass player down the jam one night, didn't we?
We did, yeah. The only thing that disappointed me about him was that he didn't surf on it. Do you remember that double bass? I can't remember. It was Ingvi or something like that, Tim. And he was in a rock and roll band, sort of back in the day when we were kicking around down the Fox and Pheasant and stuff like that. And he used to literally jump on the back of his double bass, turn it upside down, jump on the back, and he'd still be playing it, but he'd be stood on the back of it, surfing and playing the double bass. He was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Was it like some kind of rockabilly type thing? Yeah. At the Fox and Pheasant, West Drayton. Yeah, I remember that. I may even have a picture of that. I'll see if I'll have to look through my archives and see if I can find it.
Dig it out. That would be amazing. Because I think everyone thinks I'm mad when I tell that story, but just to have you there verifying it means a lot to me, Tim.
Well, as soon as the show finishes today, I'm going to be digging deep in my archives and see what I can come up with.
Well, dude, it is that time where we need to say goodbye to you because we're going to get Saz on. I'm going to play a track and then we're going to get Saz on. So thank you so much for coming and joining us all the way from America. You know, it's a long way to come.
My pleasure. Yeah, the commute wasn't so good, but, you know, I'm here. I'm supporting season 3, you know.
And, you know, hopefully you'll come back and see us soon anyway.
Yes, absolutely. Certainly on here. Whenever you want me to come back, that would be fine. And I don't know. I need to sort out this UK trip at some point. I really do. I think fiscally it doesn't quite fit in right now, but I do need to figure. I
totally get that. I was going to mention it, but I thought, you know what? No pressure. When you're ready, I'm sure you'll be here. And you brought it up, so get your arse over here as soon as possible.
Okay, all right.
Dude, it's lovely to see you. We'll catch you soon. I'm going to play a track. I'm going to play another track by Gang of Villains, which is Kieran, who's been running Shinefest, who I've let sponsor the show again, because why not? Do you know what I mean? Give him a bit of promo. It all helps, doesn't it? So so I'm going to play another one of his tracks in there once the laptop lets me see what I'm doing. And then, yeah, we're just going to do that. And we're going to get Saz on. Saz is going to come and play us a couple of tunes and have a chat with us. It's all going to be good. So say goodbyes, Tim.
See you later. Bye-bye.
And
take care, Tim.
Rob, I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Good to see you.
I'll see you.
This is Gang of Villains.
what you mean to me. If you close your eyes, will you see through me? I spun this web of lies, and then you would realize you don't need me. You don't need me.
Oh, and we seem to have lost Saz. She was there. I got her, and then she's gone.
The magic of technology, eh?
You found the chocolate then?
No, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
Caramel, good choice, good choice. I'll give you that. But that shouldn't be in the fridge because the caramel really should be nice and gooey and melty.
Hello.
There she is.
Hello.
Rainbow t-shirts for the win.
I'd go and put mine on, but I haven't got one,
friends.
so you know, it is what it is.
Oh, you're missing out.
How are you, hon?
Loser.
Well, you know, it's all good. I can take it. What's going on? You all right?
All right, thanks. Yeah, not too bad.
In your new
Yeah,
pad?
lots of things happening at the moment. In my new pad, yes.
This is the first broadcast from the new pad, isn't it?
I did the Zoom call.
You had the
But
Zoom, but the
I
first
think,
live
yes,
on YouTube
on,
outing for your new pad.
Yeah. Yay. Woo.
All moved in, all unboxed.
But you can't see my no, not quite, but you can. I don't know if you can see. I've got a. Oh, there's a bit of a delay, isn't there?
There's a little bit
There's
of a delay,
me,
yeah.
my pencil lamp.
Nice, up
that
a bit.
Changes colour.
There we go.
And then I've got my. That way, there we are. 1 o'clock. Don't know if you can see that.
Can't read it, but yeah, we can see it. 1
It
o'clock's good.
It says 1 o'clock anyway.
Brilliant.
And that's all I need.
So you're busy. Work keeping you busy, is it?
Yeah, working long hours. A bit stressed out because I'm going to have dinner with my sister tomorrow night, but I've got to get to central London after work by 7:30, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm
Run
just hoping
fast.
that time will just pause for about an hour. I'm hoping for a miracle. But, yeah, hopefully it'll work.
You'll make it. You'll do it.
I will.
I have faith in
There's-
you.
Tapas is occurring, so yeah, it's going to happen.
It's got to happen.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, otherwise, you know, I think you've told Rob now. Rob will be there as well.
If there's food, of
Ah,
course
but
I'm
you
going
don't
to
know
be there.
Where is it? Where's tapas happening?
Somewhere in Soho. That's all I know.
Okay.
It might actually help if I found out where exactly we're going.
It might help, and then you might get there on time if you know where you're going.
Help. Yeah. Yeah.
Very important.
Be alright. Be fine. You'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Tapas for all. Is it proper tapas? Proper Spanish tapas?
I believe so. Well, she booked it. I said I'm paying for the meal, and then but I told her before she booked it, so that was probably a bit of a rookie error. But we shall see.
Have faith in your sister. She will serve you well.
The bill will be proper. I don't know about anything else, but
That's goes with everything these days, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Are you paying then? Are you?
True. This is true. I'm paying. Yes, it's her birthday treat.
Rob, we gotta
We
go.
don't see each other. I'm just paying for her, all right? You just having to turn up, like you're on your own, mate.
If you're watching this broadcast tomorrow, Sazzy's paying for tapas for everyone in Soho somewhere. You to find her, she'll buy your tapas. Come and join us.
Very dangerous thing to say.
Everyone heard you say you were paying. That's what they heard.
Yes. Well.
So, are you
100% true.
moving on from the tapas? Do you fancy playing us a song?
I could. I've had a little practice tonight, but haven't played in a long time. But I can give something a whirl if you like.
Yeah, come on. It's always good to get the musical muscles happening.
Right. Okay.
And look at Robbie. He looks like he needs some music.
I always music.
She has guitar.
Woohoo!
I have guitar, and it might even be in tune. That'll do.
Close enough for jazz.
Take this off. Right, you all know this one. It's called Hitting the Sounds. Slightly nostalgic. If I can remember how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh God! I'll take that so
Well
long.
So while you were talking about that, Rob's saying he felt like he was letting the side down by not playing, and Tim suggested he beatbox. You want to see that as much as me, don't you, Saz? You do want to see that as much as me, right?
Obs. Yeah.
So, Rob,
Just
You
no.
only have yourself
Just,
to blame.
it's just not going to happen.
Come on,
If you
ladies and
wanna
gentlemen. I want to see some peer pressure in the chat room for
Yeah,
getting
it's
Rob to
just-
beatbox,
yeah.
because peer pressure
Do
works.
it, do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you like farting noises, that's fine. You carry on, but that's all you're gonna get. Oh dear.
I think, Rob, I know you're a busy man, but I am going to challenge you
Go
now,
on.
using the
Lord.
power of YouTube. Next time I get you back on this show, which will be soon if
Yeah,
I have my way, I
Okay.
want you to be able to beatbox.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's a fair challenge. What do you reckon, ladies and gentlemen? Saz, do you think that's cool?
Yeah, do it.
I know there's plenty of instructional videos on YouTube, Rob. I know you're a YouTube
This could
fan.
be made into an ITV series.
The thing is,
Chart your
well,
progress.
oh good God. The thing is, I know there's a lot of instructional videos because I've watched hundreds of them in my attempts to learn how to beatbox. It's chuffing hard, and you can all bugger off.
Look at the chat room, Rob. Look at the chat room, Rob.
Yeah, it's not even. No, I mean,
See this chat room.
no, just no.
Mess up my signal. I can't look at this.
No, I'd rather show my ass
No,
again in
I
the
can't.
pub. That's all.
I'd rather you beatbox.
I'm undecided.
I'll send you the photographs, Saz, all right?
I'll change your mind.
So John quite rightfully says, Mr. Methane made a whole career from farting noises.
Yeah, but he had a talent. He could actually inhale air into his backside, so that's a whole different thing. So,
Something to say what?
Wow.
Oh, come on, that's an old school playground thing. Come on. It's YouTube, no one cares.
oh my.
Wow.
So what else is happening with you, Saz? Let's get off the farting talk and talk more about you.
Talk about shits. Yeah, I'm getting divorced, Jay.
But you're happy about this.
Yeah,
You've come to terms
you know,
with this.
you gotta be, you gotta be, life goes on and all that bollocks.
Obviously,
and,
no one's ever
I'm
happy
fairly
with.
content right now.
No one's ever happy with the end of something.
No,
but at the end of the day,
it's a massive disruption in the status quo.
but it's about being happy to move
Your
forward. I
life
think
as you
is
know it.
the question. Do you know what I mean? Find that new life for yourself, and
Yeah,
you
well,
seem to be flourishing, young lady.
Right, got me wine, got me got good friends, got my own little pads. Yeah, I'm content with the situation that I am in. I guess I'm happy being single for the moment. I'm having fun and I'm doing it on my terms, and it's all good.
As I said, flourishing. That's good. And you've been coming down the jam, and you've got to know Mr. McGregor quite well, because quite often Dave will give you a bass and then bugger off for 12 songs.
Yeah, like he used to do. Yeah.
And you left up there with Mr. McGregor jamming out some tunes and bits
We've
and
had a
pieces
lot
like
of fun,
that.
haven't we?
Yeah, it's been
We've
really
had a
good.
lot of fun playing
Yeah,
together.
there's been some really good times down the jam. The music's always been really good, and it's nice when you have a whole bunch of people you can call on. And I get frustrated when there's no drummers down there, because then it's either there's only drummers or there's only me.
But
You're so good, Rob.
in all fairness, everyone likes what he does.
Thank you.
This is it.
Oh,
Aww. It's all good.
I don't actually know that many songs, and I wish I did.
Well,
I
you
guess
do a
it's
good
just,
job of
practice.
pretending that you do.
I wing a lot of it. Half of the songs I played at the last jam, I'd never even played before. I knew them by ear. I've heard them before, but I just Okay, yeah, this is kind of how it goes.
Quite recently, though, Saz, I'll be
But
honest, when you're playing,
that's
I
funny.
found myself standing at the side of the stage. I'm normally floating around, chatting with people, having a fag, doing stuff, you know. But I've found myself standing at the side of the stage just because I'm really entertained by the faces you give me when you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah, I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I don't know anything, I'm like,
I love it. I love it. It
That's kind
entertains
of what
me.
I do.
But the thing is, you play it and it
I
sounds.
thought you were going to like compliment me on my ability to you know wing a song or my techniques. No, it's the faces I pull. They're funny. Thanks.
But I was going on to say, but then you go on. You say you can't do it and you don't know them. And you're sitting there going, oh, fucking God. You know, but then you put out quite a presentable performance.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more faith in yourself, young lady. That's what I was going to say, you know.
Yeah. So what I need to do is move face muscles less then. And
Less
just
face
kind of
muscles.
Put on an air of like, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
and when you get
I
it
got
wrong,
this.
you look at Rob.
That's a really good idea. Or Phil, as the case may be.
Or
Yeah.
Phil.
We can both blame Phil, that's fine.
So come on, give us another song.
Oh shit. Right.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Or beatbox.
Oh
You
shit.
could just beatbox for us. Come on, I mean, you know.
Oh, do you know what? I would so laugh if Saz went, all right then, and went and just
Oh
nailed
my
it.
God! And then I would never be able to show my face again.
Well, it just so happens I've got a drum kit now. I'm joking. I've been learning the drums. So.
Come on in, over to you.
Right. Okay, this is a bit more melodic, and I've had to choose songs that I wouldn't cry at, like some of my previous performances. So again, I haven't played this in a while, so I do apologise. And there's always that bit at the beginning that I can't play very well because I'm not a very good guitarist. Right. You'll know this one. It's called Streams and Rivers. it seems I fear rejection. Tell by the look on your face, don't you see the streets of rivers just to take a hand that isn't yours to hold? Find another river 'cause the water in the river has run cold. Some people call you stranger, some only call you strange. Ooh. Standing on my own, you wonder I call your name. Shall I put it all behind me? 'Cause I realize I was lost, so to blame. And I want to say I love you. Is it really that hard to believe? 'Cause you're stupid dreams and rivers just to take your hand that isn't yours to hold. Find another river 'cause the water in this river has run cold. Some people call you stranger, some only call you strange. Stupid streams and rivers just to take a hand that isn't yours to hold. Find another river 'cause the water in this river has run cold. Treat me like a stranger. Now there's nothing else to say. Find another river 'cause this river is about to flow away.
Ah, lovely.
That was good.
Oh, I've messed it up a bit.
Ah, it's all
No,
good. It's
it's
live, and this
A
is
bit
what-
rusty.
sounding great though, hon. Your voice is sounding lush.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You do need to sing more. You do get stuck at the back quite a lot.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You do need to sing more.
Definitely
You
say
get
again.
stuck at the back quite a lot.
Yeah. So, if I haven't sung for a while, I get a bit. Sorry, I get a bit like, yeah. I lose
Tense.
confidence in my voice. Yeah, all that.
Saz, all I am seeing at the moment, all I'm seeing, and you know, we don't spend a lot of time with each other, but the time we do spend with each other, all I am seeing is a young lady who is moving forward and flourishing and growing in new ways and old ways, the old ways that you'd kind of forgotten and you hadn't done. Keep doing it. It's looking good on you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, do you know what? I feel good. I feel like I'm in a pretty good place, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Your whole life is ahead of
We'll
you.
see what happens.
And all that business.
Absolutely.
Who knows what
Yeah.
tomorrow will bring? I mean, now you're looking like Dr. Evil.
Yeah, I know. Whoa.
Guys, look.
No jokes about stroking my pussycat.
I didn't say a word. Joy says, Saz has a lovely voice and has a cat. So Joy's very observant there.
I
Well
do,
done.
yes. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for joining me on Radio Freak Jam, season 3 type thing. I don't know what we're doing, really. We're just chatting and playing music and having a drink, and it's just a bit of fun, really. So, Saz, before we wrap up, I need you to think of a song we're going to wrap. Well, obviously, you know, let's look at what's happened on the show this week. I've challenged Tim to do a Sleepy Time version of "Rolling" by Limp Bizkit, which I think is going to be amazing. Rob is going to give us a backbeat for a for a rap battle. Sorry. And preferably when he supplies it, he's going to be beatboxing it. And you know, Saz, you've been wonderful, sounded great, and we've seen your cat.
Thank you. Yeah.
So you know,
not many people get to see my cat.
And welcome as the first young lady representative. You're the first young lady on season 3 as well. So welcome. Representing all the young ladies out there on FreakJam.
Representing, yeah.
So.
Excellent. And isn't it International Women's Day tomorrow? Or at some point?
No offence, but you probably know better than I would. No.
Oops.
No. Well, happy.
I've had a wonderful time.
In all fairness, Saz, without sounding too soppy, every day should be Women's Day, and every day should be Men's Day, and we should celebrate each other all the time.
Absolutely.
Personally, except for drummers, we can give them Mondays.
Oh.
That's far too much time.
Give him a shorter day.
Yeah, just give me sort of mid-afternoon, couple of hours, that'd be fine.
So, what song would you like to hear on the way out, Saz?
Oh, well, yes, I was meant to have a better look at this, but the one that is in my head is I'm sorry if I got the title wrong. United in Fear, Sarah and Andy song.
Yeah, Dream on the Edge. Oh,
that'll be it. Sorry if I got the title wrong.
I'm sure they won't object. We can definitely do that for you. So I will be back next week with a whole motley crew of other guests and victims who I haven't quite got yet. So if you're interested in coming and having a chat, let me know. We'll book you in. We'll do a bit of this. We'll have a drink. We'll have a chat. We'll play some music. We'll listen to some tunes. And generally just, chill.
Sounds
always
great.
needed. We are back at Bumbles on Thursday. Don't forget that. If you haven't been down there, why the hell not? And if you have been there, when are you coming back?
I can't go this week, but I definitely will be there next week. And I'm bringing special guests.
Ooh.
Oh, blimey.
Is it your aunt?
Might be.
Oh, I just ruined the surprise. Because your aunts rock. As we found out at the FreakJam party.
My mum and my aunt, yes.
Your mum and your aunt, so that's it, yeah.
Mum and my aunt, and they are sisters obviously, but they do look alike. And my uncle's coming as well, so
awesome.
We've got a family wedding next week, so they'll be down. I'll drag them down.
Because at the FreakJam party, they were absolute superstars.
Thank you so much for treating them the way you did. That was amazing. The looks she gave me, like pure evil. Like, I really had no idea about this, Mum. I'm sorry.
In all fairness, and in my total defence, Mark Chudley. Mark Chudley did it. I asked him who he wanted, and he was the one that chose. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Nothing to do with me.
Mr. Chudley.
Mr. Chudley, indeed. So, we'll be back at Bubbles as from 9 o'clock Thursday night. Come join us, jam night down there. Mr. Bumbles in Camberley. It's always a good night. We'll have a Zoom soon. I think I'll sort something out on that front. Phil, still waiting for a song. Phil, give me a song, Phil. Yeah, it's all going to be good. We got so much new material coming. Rob beatboxing, rap battles, Sleepy Time roll-ins. It's going to be some great shows ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned every Monday here on YouTube. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Take care. Thanks to everyone in the chat room.
Bye. Love
such good intentions. The transformation of my fantasies are united in desperation, wrapped in illusion, tied in confusion. You knew just where to hurt me, where my soul was weak. Is this a dream on the edge? Is this how you choose to live? I can't be part of this no more. United in fear. I need help to lift my spirits. Can you provide me with the help I need? Where's my sense of truce with you? Is this a dream on the edge? Is this how you choose to live? I can't be part of this no more. United in fear, you can't hide behind your excuses. What are your reasons for what you do? Where will that leave me? Who will I become? Is this a dream on the edge? Is this how you choose to live? I can be part